Today on Rappler. Alleged Chinese spies donate cash and vehicles to Philippine cities and police forces. Palace Press Officer Claire Castro rebukes Sara Duterte, saying, "Why are you vocal on corruption now, but was silent during your father's watch?" The Court of Tax Appeals affirms the acquittal of Maria Ressa and Rappler on 4 tax evasion cases. On his 14th day in the hospital, Pope Francis' health shows continued improvement. The Santa Fe County Sheriff says the deaths of actor Gene Hackman, his wife, and their dog are suspicious enough for an investigation. P-pop girl group BINI drops its new EP, BINIverse. And P-pop group SB19 shares its inner struggles in latest single, Damn. 4 Chinese nationals accused of espionage led groups that donated cash to Philippine cities and police forces. This according to the photos, videos, and online posts reviewed by Reuters. Reuters conclude the civic groups were overseen by the Chinese Communist Party's Foreign Influence Network. Wang Yongyi, Wu Junren, Kai Xiaohang, and Chen Haitao were among 5 Chinese men arrested in late January for allegedly collecting images and maps of Philippine naval forces near the South China Sea. Wang, Wu, and Kai donated 10 patrol vehicles to Tarlac City Police and the city government through Chinese-backed groups in 2022. Tarlac is home to major military bases used by the Philippines and the United States for live-fire exercises. Manila police were also recipients of motorbikes coursed through the Office of the Mayor of Manila. The Office of Mayor Honey Lacuna said the deed of donations were found to be in order. Reuters also found that all 5 men met China's military attaché in Manila, Senior Colonel Li Jianzhong, before their arrest. Palace Press Officer Claire Castro rebukes Vice President Duterte by bringing up her father's not-so-distant past. Last weekend in Cebu, Vice President Sara Duterte said that it was right for Filipinos to show their anger towards the government, as the Constitution protects the freedom of speech and expression. Castro responds to this saying,
"Unang-una, nakakalungkot po na mula sa pangalawang pinakamataas na leader ng bansa ay mukha pang nag-i-encourage siya sa mga tao na magalit sa gobyerno."
Castro also says that while the Vice President is free to express her views, she should also be more mindful of her father's faults.
Ang tanong lamang po, nung panahon ba ng kanyang ama? Nagsabi rin po ba siya na maaari po kayo magalit? Lalong-lalo na po nung ang kanyang ama ay nabansagan at nabigyan po at kinilala bilang most corrupt noong 2017.
The Court of Tax Appeals affirms the acquittal of Rappler Chief Executive Officer and Nobel Laureate Maria Ressa and Rappler Holdings Corporation in 4 counts of tax violations. In the decision, the Tax Appellate Court rejected the government's petition for review and certiorari, seeking to nullify the ruling and resolution that cleared Ressa and RHC in 4 tax evasion cases. In its decision, the CTA en banc says the CTA division that ruled on the case did not commit any grave abuse of discretion that led to a lack or excess of jurisdiction. If grave abuse of discretion is found, a court will overturn the earlier decision. The CTA en banc agrees with the division's ruling, saying RHC is not a securities dealer. This is at the root of the case, as the Justice Department and Bureau of Internal Revenue under the Duterte administration claimed RHC acted as a securities dealer when it issued Philippine depositary receipts to foreign investors North Base Media and the Midyar Network. Ressa and RHC have been cleared of all tax cases filed by the Duterte administration. The Vatican says on Thursday, February 27, Pope Francis' health continues to improve as he battles double pneumonia. The 88-year-old Pope is spending his 14th night at Rome's Gemelli Hospital due to a severe respiratory infection that caused several complications. The Vatican adds doctors have given the Pope a guarded prognosis due to the complexity of the clinical picture, indicating that he is not yet out of danger. A Vatican official speaking anonymously says, quote, "Maybe we can say he has passed the most critical phase." Thursday's update is the 3rd consecutive positive report on the Pope's health. Before being hospitalized, Pope Francis faced resistance from some of his cardinals on how to address the Vatican's ailing finances. He had cut cardinals' salaries 3 times since 2021 and demanded a zero-deficit agenda in September. 3 days before his hospitalization, the Pope created a commission to encourage donations to help cover a growing financial gap. Oscars-winning actor Gene Hackman passed away at home on February 27 along with his pianist wife Betsy Arakawa and one of their dogs. The cause of death is unknown. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office requested a search warrant, telling the judge that the death seemed, quote, suspicious enough in nature to require a thorough search and investigation. The Sheriff's Office says in a statement, the 95-year-old actor and his wife were found dead in separate rooms of their house. Sheriff's deputies found Hackman in the kitchen, while Arakawa and the dog were in a bathroom. The affidavit says both Hackman and Arakawa seemed to have suddenly fallen to the floor, and neither showed signs of injury. According to CNN, police say preliminary autopsies show there was no external trauma to Hackman or his wife. Carbon monoxide and toxicology tests were also requested by the police. Hackman was often referred to as an actor's actor, with more than 80 screen credits to his name. He bagged his first Best Actor Academy Award for The French Connection in 1971, and his second award 20 years later in 1992 for Unforgiven, opposite Clint Eastwood. P-pop girl group BINI releases its latest EP, BINIverse, Friday, February 28. It features 6 tracks highlighting the group's youthful bubblegum pop energy.
If you like me, blink twice. Are you naughty or nice? Maybe add a little spice if you try.
The track list includes previously released hits Blink Twice and 2 versions of Cherry on Top.
Baby, I'm the king, better know what you got. I'm the cherry on top, cherry on top.
The EP also features new songs Secrets, Zero Pressure, and Out of My Head. BINIverse EP comes 2 weeks after a sold-out show at the Philippine Arena. The group, made up of members Aya, Colette, Joanna, Maloy, Gwen, Stacy, Mika, and Sheena, was recently named 2024 Top Local Artist of the Year by the official Philippines chart. P-pop group SB19 drops its latest single Damn on Friday, February 28. In an interview with Rappler, SB19 member Stel says the song reflects how today's generation deals with the struggles within.
But with this generation, sobrang naging woke lahat ng tao. So I guess, kahit nasabihin nating mababaw siya or malalim, it's a battle eh. I think meron tayo nun deep inside us na hindi lang nakikita ng tao, but I guess everyone is living with his or her own war.
The group members share they brainstormed the concept for the music video and agreed on an epic or medieval theme. The new track is part of the group's much-anticipated EP Simula at Wakas, which will be released on April 25. This is the final installment of the EP trilogy following Pagsibol in 2021 and Pagtatag in 2023. Pablo, Josh, Stel, Ken, and Justin are slated to hold a concert at the Philippine Arena in Bulacan on May 31 and go on a world tour starting June. And that's today's wrap. I'm Julian Cirineo. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.